Alright, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B. Today we got one case of 2025 Panini Stars and Stripes Baseball to get into. While we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, BMC.collectibles, and save it and sell on eBay. That'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks and let you know we go live to be live. Also, you mention over to the website for a link down in the description. Alright, box number one. Good luck, everybody. Ethan McIlvain, 28 out of 50. Gavin Grabach out of 199. Slater DeBrun, 13 of 25. Anthony Martinez out of 199. Judson Dowell. Derek Smith. Manny Lantigua. And Parker Lee off out of 199. Cooper Sides, 18 of 30. Grady Emerson out of 199. Gabe Gackle out of 199. Matt Scott out of 199. Aiden Stillman. Anthony Ayenson, 11 of 25. Great patch. Hudson Albert. And Cooper Collins. Jumbo patch, 22 of 22. Gold out of 10. Ben Abilette, 5 of 10. Gavin Fine, 4 of 14. Nolan Schubert. Sick. Great patch. Dominic Vogel, Miller Green, Cole Dunlap, Kyler McCage out of 199, and Nico Partita. Oh. And Wilson Anderson. Gold out of 10. Alex Sosa. 1 of 10. Gavin Fine. Trent Grindlinger. 10 of 25. Dominic Vogel. Miller Green. Kassan Fletcher out of 199. Jack Woda. And Noah Spalding out of 199. Carson Bowman, 11 of 50. Gavin Fine, RJ Austin Jr., Brady Marietta, Steve Monster Millen, Devin Diaz out of 199, Marcus Grease, and Xavier Mitchell. Bo Peterson, 5 of 13. Ethan Holiday out of 199. Joe Rojas, Liam Peterson. Yodelkis Quevedo out of 199. Anthony Ayenson, Hudson Alpert out of 199. And Luis Rodriguez, 1 of 1. Panini patch. Boom. Tyson Moore, 25 of 50. Eli Willits, Trent Grindlinger, Cooper Ramel, Jordan Martin, Chase Cotton, Isaac Vidal, Will Brick. Kaboom! Ethan Holiday. Boom. Congratulations on that hit. Kevin Roberts Jr., Ethan McIlvain, 5 of 10. Ethan Bass, Steele Hall, Andrew Jimenez, Nico Partita. Devin Taylor, 18 of 50. Luke Stevenson out of 199. Slater DeBruyne. Dylan Wood. Hunter Harrington. Chase Cotton. Luke Escobar out of 199. And Rocco Maniscalco. Devin Diaz, 49 of 50. Ethan Holiday, out of 199. Enrique Bradfield Jr. And has a pretty nasty looking dent on the back. Kyle Johnson, Aiden Stillman. 1 of 1, Brett Renfro. Boom. With the swoosh. We'll take that. Graham Schlicht and Kason Cunningham. 19 of 33. Brooks Bryan, 14 of 50. Bo Peterson out of 199. Quentin Young. Austin Weiss out of 199. Malachi Witherspoon out of 199. Camden Boehm out of 199. Jordan Cruz and Patrick Forbes. Hudson Albert, 16 of 30. Kason Cunningham. RJ Austin Jr., 2 of 5. Anthony Martinez. Jackson Matthews. Darrell Carrion. Manny Lantigua out of 199. And Parker Lee off. Gabe Jackal, 17 of 30. Bo Peterson. Nathaniel Davis, 1 of 1. Boom. Three 1-of-1s in one case. We'll take it. Dylan Menetzi. Jordan Martin. Gavin Marcus. Luis Rodriguez. And Parker Lee off. Jamal George, 12 of 30. Justin LeBron, 25 out of 199. Ethan McIlvain, Ethan Bass, Steve Monster Millen, Dylan Loy, Jacob Carball, and Tyler Canast. Daniel Savet, 15 of 50. Gavin Fine. Eric Becker, 1/25. Ben Jacobs, Judson Dowell, out of 199. Ethan Armbruster, Manny Lantigua, and Rocco Maniscalco out of 199. Box number 16. Braden Harris, 1/13. Kevin Roberts Jr., Trent Grindlinger, Ethan Wheeler, Jordan Martin out of 199. Dexter McClellan Jr. out of 199. Luke Esquivel and Rocco Maniscalco. Luis Rodriguez, 20/50. Daniel Savette. Caden Bodine, 2/10. Danny Dickinson. Malachi Witherspoon, 23/50. Ethan Armbruster. Isaac Vidal. Meridian LeFew. We got another 1/1. Aiden Stillman. I was just thinking, I wonder what the 1/1s look like for base this year. Oh, there it is. Make that 4 1/1s a day. Gavin Gravak. Slater DeBruyne. Brooks Bryan out of 199. Steve Monster Millen. Gary Gibson out of 199. Jack Wodham. And Noah Spalding out of 199. Steel Hall, 15/30. Drew Burris out of 199. Jason DeCaro out of 199. Kyson Witherspoon out of 199. Aiden Stillman out of 199. Brandon Lorenzo, 2/17. Great looking patch. Giovanni Guariglia out of 199. And jumbo patch Derek Smith, 41/72. And final box of the break, box number 20. Good luck, everybody. Javorski Lane Jr., 4/13. Gavin Gravak, 16/25. Caden Bodine. Brady Murrieta out of 199. Miller Green. Gary Gibson. Jared Grindlinger. And Will Brick. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being part of the break, as always. Really do appreciate it. Look forward to having y'all back in here for some more of this in a couple of days. Go ahead and get a hit recap going here in just a second. Up next, we do have 2025 Leaf Metal Football. All right. For the hits, Ethan McIlvain, Gavin Gravak, Slater DeBruyne, Anthony Martinez, Judson Dowell, Derek Smith, Manny Lantigua, Parker Leoff, Cooper Sides, Grady Emerson, Gabe Gackle, Matt Scott, Aiden Stillman, Anthony Ayenson, Hudson Alpert, Cooper Collins, Ben Abilette, Gavin Fine, Nolan Schubert, Dominic Vogel, Miller Green, Cole Dunlap, Kyler McCage, Nico Partita, Wilson Anderson, Alex Sosa, Gavin Fine. Trent Grindlinger, Dominic Vogel, Miller Green, Kassan Fletcher, Jack Woda, Noah Spalding, Carson Bowman, Gavin Fine, RJ Austin, Freddie Murrieta, Steve Millam, Devin Diaz, Marcus Grease, Xavier Mitchell, Bo Peterson, Ethan Holiday, Gio Rojas, Liam Peterson, Yadokis Quevedo, Anthony Ayenson, Hudson Alpert, Luis Rodriguez, Tyson Moore, Eli Willits, Trent Grindlinger, Cooper Ramel, Jordan Martin, Chase Cotton, Isaac Vidal. Will Brick, Devin Diaz, Ethan Holiday, Enrique Bradfield, Kyle Johnson, Aiden Stillman, Brett Renfro, Graham Schlicht, Casey Cunningham, Ethan Holiday, Kevin Roberts, Ethan McIlvain, Ethan Bass, Steele Hall, Andrew Jimenez, Nico Partita, Devin Taylor, Luke Stevenson, Slater DeBruin, Dylan Wood, Hunter Harrington, Chase Cotton, Luke Escobar, Rocco Maniscalco, Brooks Bryan, Bo Peterson, Quentin Young, Austin Weiss, Malachi Witherspoon, Camden Bowen, Jordan Cruz, Patrick Forbes, Hudson Alpert, Casey Cunningham, RJ Austin, Anthony Martinez, Jackson Matthews, Daryl Carrion, Manny Lantigua, Parker Leoff, Gabe Gackle, Bo Peterson, Nathaniel Davis, Dylan Menete, Jordan Martin, Gavin Marcus, Luis Rodriguez, Parker Leoff, Jamal George, Justin LeBron, Ethan McIlvain, Ethan Bass, Steve Millen, Dylan Loy, Jacob Carball, Tyler Canast, Daniel Savette, Gavin Fine, Eric Becker, Ben Jacobs, Judson Dowell, Ethan Armbruster, Manny Lantigua, Rocco Maniscalco, Kevin Roberts, Trent Grindlinger, Ethan Wheeler, Jordan Martin, Dexter McClellan, Luke Escobar, Rocco Maniscalco, Braden Harris, Luis Rodriguez, Daniel Savette, Caden Bodine, Danny Dickinson, Malachi Witherspoon, Ethan Armbruster, Isaac Vidal, Verdian LeFew, Aiden Stillman, Gavin Grahavak, Slater DeBruin, Brooks Bryan, Steve Millam, Gary Robinson, Jack Woda, Noah Spalding, Steele Hall, Drew Burris, Jason DeCaro, Kyson Witherspoon, Aiden Stillman, Brandon Lorenzo, Giovanni Goriglia, Derek Smith, Jaworski Lane Jr., Gavin Grahavak, Caden Bodine, Brady Murrieta, Miller Green, Gary Gibson, Jared Grindlinger, Will Brick. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being here. Really do appreciate that on a Thursday morning. We're going to head over and get ready for 2025 Leaf Metal Football here in a few minutes. So until next time, everybody, this is BMC Collectibles Breaks. Get you guys back here in a few. Alright, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B. Today we've got one case of 2025 Leaf Metal Football to get into. I'll get started. Feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, bmc.collectibles, and save us as a seller on eBay. That'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks. And let you know we go live and be live. Also, to mention no participation for link down in the description. Good to go. Had a slight little snafu with the listings, so appreciate all of you who reached out and that we could get you guys situated. Good luck, everybody. Box number one. Corum, Schmiegel, Marsh, and Roman Wilson. All right. See what we got. Ulysses Bentley the fourth out of 49. Antoine Hill out of 149. Brady Cook, 1 of 4. Draft bound. Gerard Pringle, 6 of 7. Byron Brown, 6 of 10. Jackson Taylor, 2 of 8. And DJ Lagway Savage. Daquan Felton, 3 of 25. Cam Davis out of 149. Javion Thomas, 2 of 5. Jaden Wilson, 5 of 7. Giovanni McCoy, 5 of 10. Ricky Collins, that is just immaculate autograph right there. Just beautiful. 5 of 5. And Ted Tyrone McMillan, chalk it up. 7 of 10. I really like these designs. Really sick. Casey Conception, 1 of 7. Mitchell Evans out of 149. Daquan Felton, 1 of 3. Jared Curtis, 10 of 15. Celeste Moa, 15 of 15. Elijah Brown, 7 of 12. And Jaden Blue, Jared Gibson, and Jamie French, 1 of 5 triple auto. Nice. That'll be going to random.org at the end of the break. Stay tuned for that. Box number 4. Dylan Jones, 17 of 149. Chris Carter, 16 of 49. Zion Chris, 1 of 5. Jaden O'Neal, 10 of 15. Jordan Faison, 1 of 5. Denzel Gardner, 10 of 15. And Cam Coleman, 4 of 7. Mason Holtzclaw, 33 of 49. Peyton Manning out of 149. Will Griffin, 9 of 15. Jordan James, 3 of 10. Tyron Tracy Jr., 3 of 5. Chad Ochocinco, 3 of 8. And Sam Levitt, 2 of 10. Box number 6. Jake Retzlaff, 43 of 49. Jaden Blue out of 149. Haas Haney, 9 of 10. Kamario Taylor, 2 of 5. Caden Salter, 1 of 15. Braden Dorman, 9 of 12. And DeMond Williams Jr., 2 of 7. That guy, out of 149. Devon Dampierre, 3 of 5. Ethan Kaliakmanis, 5 of 10. Javon Tracy, 1 of 1. Lewis Bond, 5 of 10. Brady Allen, 3 of 3. And Shador Sanders, draft bound, 2 of 4. Should be week 4 starter bound. Am I right, fellas? CJ Carr, printing plate 1 of 1. Cam Coleman, 33 of 49. TJ Moore, 1 of 8. Michael Hawkins Jr., 2 of 3. Darian Coleman, 11 of 12. Demarcus Davis, 5 of 10. And Gunnar Stockton, 1 of 3. Box number 9. Luke McCaffrey, out of 149. Josh Hoover, out of 149. Caleb Burton, 7 of 8. Cameron Edge, 7 of 10. Zach Katz, 3 of 7. DJ Bordeaux, 11 of 12. And triple auto, Dia Bell, Brady Schmiegel, and Wilt Griffin, 5 of 10. Well, there's your Schmiegel. I just got to hope for the best. Box number 10. Faison Brandon, 2 of 25. Ryan Williams out of 149. Braylon Russell, 3 of 7. Rashad Amos, 2 of 5. And Dylan Jones, so money, 1 of 1. Brady Schmiegel, 1 of 1. And George McIntyre, 5 of 5. That's like instant karma. Don't see that every day. Jordan James, 16 of 25. Blake Shapen out of 149. Marcel Reed, 1 of 5. William Perry, Savage, 2 of 10. Phil Maffa, 8 of 12. Xavier Restrepo, 3 of 15. And Dylan Gabriel, bench bound, 1 of 12. All right, good luck, everybody. Ted Tyrone McMillan, 1 of 10. Edgerrin James out of 149. Caleb Johnson, nice, 7 of 15. Caleb Jackson, not so nice, 8 of 10. Justice Haynes, 6 of 7. JT Lindsay, 8 of 12. And Dia Bell, 23 of 25. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being part of the break, as always. Really do appreciate it. We do have more metal, and then we also have Pro Set metal. Official release date is tomorrow. So look forward to having you guys in for that as well. As we get rolling in towards the season. We are under 100 days closely approaching. Training camps are going on. Spring practice is going on. Got all kinds of fun stuff happening in the football world. For the hits, Ulysses Bentley IV, Antoine Hill Jr., Brady Cook, Gerard Pringle, Byron Brown, Jackson Taylor, DJ Lagway, Daquan Felton, Cam Davis, Javian Thomas, Jaden Wilson, Giovanni McCoy, Ricky Collins, Tyrone McMillan, KC Conception, Mitchell Evans, Daquan Felton, Jared Curtis, Celeste Moa, Elijah Brown, Dylan Jones, Chris Carter, Zion Chris, Jaden O'Neal, Jordan Faison, Denzel Gardner, Cam Coleman, Mason Holtzclaw, Peyton Manning, Will Griffin, Jordan James, Tyron Tracy Jr., Chad Johnson, Sam Levitt, Jake Retzlaff, Jaden Blue, Haas Haney, Kamario Taylor, Caden Salter, Braden Dorman, Demond Williams, Justin Tucker, Devin Dempierre, Nathan Kaliakmanis, Javon Tracy, Lewis Bond, Brady Allen, Shador Sanders. CJ Carr, Cam Coleman, TJ Moore, Michael Hawkins Jr., Darian Coleman, Demarcus Davis, Gunnar Stockton, Luke McCaffrey, Josh Hoover, Caleb Burton, Cameron Edge, Zach Katz, DJ Bordeaux, Faison Brandon, Ryan Williams, Braylon Russell, Rashad Amos, Dylan Jones, Brady Schmiegel, George McIntyre, Jordan James, Blake Shapen, Marcel Reed, William Perry, Phil Maffa, Xavier Restrepo, Dylan Gabriel, Tyrone McMillan, Edger James, Caleb Johnson, Caleb Jackson, Justice Haynes, JT Lindsay, Dia Bell. And going to random.org, we've got two triples. Jaden Blue, Jared Gibson, Jamie French, and Dia Bell, Brady Schmiegel, Will Griffin. We're going to get random.org set up and good to go for these. Get these knocked out. And then we are on to 2025 Leaf Metal Pop Century and a few beyond at the top of the hour. All right. Thank you guys again. And to random.org we go. All right, we've got random.org pulled up and good to go. Got to roll some dice. Going to be through your heart to be valid for us. We're going to go 3 times on each random. Starting off with Jaden Blue and Jared Gibson and Jamie French. Final roll. Jamie French coming out on top. Congratulations. And finally, Dia Bell, Brady Schmiegel, and Will Griffin. Final roll. Will Griffin coming out on top. Congratulations. All right, that is it for football. We are on to 2025, the Leaf Metal Pop Century here in a few minutes. Going to get that set up and good to go. Get you guys back here shortly. Alright, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B. Today we've got one case of 2025 Leaf Metal Pop Century to get into. Before we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, BMC.collectibles, and save it to the seller on eBay. That'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks and let you know when we go live and be live. Also, need to mention no purchase necessary. You can link down in the description. There we go. Alright. Box number one. Good luck, everybody. Bernadette Stannis and Mel Gibson to start off the press proofs. Tatiana Maslany, 2/2. Barbara Eden, 11/15. Jamie Presley, 5/7. And Helen Hunt, 1/1. Box number two. Susan Anton and Melissa Gilbert. Sean Young, 2/4. Michael O'Keefe, 3/3. Mackenzie Phillips, 1/1. And Jillian Murphy, 1/1. Boom. Ernest Thomas and Dale Bazeo. Melissa Gilbert, 4/5. Famke Janssen, 4/4. Chevy Chase, 2/2. And Michael Douglas, 29/100. On card. Robin Thicke and Chris Ashworth. Adriana Barbeau, 1/7. Tom Berenger, 1/1. Chukwudi Owuji, 3/15. And Alec Baldwin, 54/59. On card. Palm Clementif and Jillian Anderson. Dale Bazeo, 7/25. Henry Winkler, 7/7. Kelsey Grammer, 6/10. And Priscilla Presley, 9/15. Zoe Saldana and Gata. Wesley Uri, 1 of 1. Dolph Lundgren, 3 of 5. Chevy Chase, 11 of 15. And Sarah Michelle Gellar, 140 out of 500. Box number 7. Linda Blair and Danny Glover. Whoa. Haven't seen one of these before. Amy Osbeck, 3 of 7. Jenny Garth, 1 of 4. Dominic Chianissi, 15 of 20. And boom. On card inscribed co-stars John Heater, Efren Ramirez, and John Grease. Napoleon Dynamite. 2 of 300. Boom. That will be going to random.org at the end of the break, so stay tuned if you have any of those guys. Let's see who comes out on top. Press Proof Quad, Adrian Grenier, Kevin Connolly, Kevin Dillon, and Jerry Ferreira. Howie Mandel, Josh Henderson, 5 of 7. Nick Castle, nice, 1 of 7. Jenny McCarthy, 2 of 3. And Andrew Garfield, 1 of 1. Sada Baby and Uma Thurman. Bronson Pinchot, 1 of 7. Matthew Lillard, 4 of 8. Bai Ling, 24-25. And dual auto, Rosario Dawson and Rose McGowan, 1 of 1. Boom. That will also be going to random.org at the end of the break. And finally, box number 10. Good luck, everybody. Jerry Mathers and Drake Bell. Chris Kirkpatrick, 2 of 4. Trade the Truth, 4-4. Pro Redemption for the redemption spot. And Danny Glover, 1 of 1. Boom. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being part of the break. As always, we do have more of this, as well as every other year of Pop going up and or listed already. So look forward to having y'all in for that. For the hits, Bernadette Stannis, Mel Gibson, Tatiana Maslany, Barbara Eden, Jamie Presley, Helen Hunt, Melissa Gilbert, Susan Anton, Sean Young, Michael O'Keefe, Mackenzie Phillips, Cillian Murphy, Dale Bazeo, Ernest Thomas, Melissa Gilbert, Famke Janssen, Chevy Chase, Michael Douglas, Chris Ashworth, Robin Thicke, Adriana Barbeau, Tom Berenger, Chukwudi Awuji, Alec Baldwin, Jillian Anderson, Palm Clementeith, Dale Bazeo, Henry Winkler, Kelsey Grammer, Priscilla Presley, Devontae Ganter, Zoe Saldana, Wesley Uri, Dolph Lundgren, Chevy Chase, Sarah Michelle Gellar, Danny Glover, Linda Blair, Amy Yazbek, Jenny Garth, Dominic Chianesi, Howie Mandel, Josh Henderson, Nick Castle, Jenny McCarthy, Andrew Garfield, Uma Thurman, Sada Baby, Bronson Penchett, Matthew Lillard, Bai Ling, Drake Bell, Jerry Mathers, Chris Kirkpatrick, Trey the Truth, Mystery Redemption, Danny Glover. And going to random.org, quad press proof for Adrian Grenier, Kevin Connolly, Kevin Dillon, and Jerry Ferrara. Dual auto, Rosario Dawson and Rose McGowan, 1 of 1. And triple auto, John Heater, Efren Ramirez, and John Grease, 2 of 300 on card. Alright, that will do it for us for today. Thank you guys again. This has been BMC Collectibles Breaks. Look forward to having you back in here sometime soon. And we are off to random.org to get these 3 to their rightful homes. Have these knocked out in a second. We'll be good to go. Alright, we've got random.org pulled up and good to go. Got to roll some dice. Going to be through a high valve for us. We're going to go 10 times on each random, starting off with the quad press proof of Adrian Grenier, Kevin Connolly, Kevin Dillon, and Jerry Ferrara. That is 8 times, 9 times. 6 plus 4 is 10. Final roll. That'd be Jerry Ferrara coming out on top. Congratulations. Next up is the duel, Rosario Dawson, Rose McGowan, 1 of 1. That is 9 times. Final roll. Rosario Dawson staying on top. Congratulations. And finally, on card, triple auto, 2 of 300 for John Heater, Efren Ramirez, and John Grease. That is 9 times. Final roll. John Heater staying on top. Congratulations. Alright, that will do it for us for today. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Thursday and lead into the weekend. Look forward to having you guys back here sometime soon. This has been BMC